Hello, I'm Archie Luxury, and welcome to the Archie Luxury program, fuckers. And today I want to show you an amazing piece of watchmaking art. This is a Lange. This is the one of the I would say one of the most beautiful watches in the world. This is the Lange 1 World Time. And I gotta tell you, in all honesty, there are many watches that I love. And you look at the movement on this sort of piece here. Lange would have to rank as one of the greatest watch brands in the world. I mean, you've got your Patek, you've got Audemars, you've got Vacheron Constantin, but Lange itself, they're a German maker of such high regard and repute. And it's an amazing story. Lange is just such an amazing brand itself. And I just adore Langes. I think they are absolutely amazing. And I would have an accident with an industrial saw to acquire one of these pieces. I would certainly consider an accident with a Makita. That's to all our Australian viewers there. Makita is a brand of circular saw that's sold in the domestic market to tradespeople in the 70s. Very, very famous brand there. Lange itself. And I got to tell you, this is a brand which has got a long history. It's so much so, it's a very, very German brand. Did you know Adolf Hitler, the Führer, the leader of Nazi Germany, gave his personal physician a Lange pocket watch? That's right. Now, it turned out the physician was actually a bit of a quack. The madman, the quack was prescribing Hitler amphetamines, all sorts of tonics and drugs to pep the old fucker up a bit. But, yep, he gave his personal physician a Lange pocket watch. And the brand itself, Lange's got a huge... They had military contracts in World War II. There's many Lange pilot watches. There were quite a few German makers. Leica was another company that made pilot watches. IWC as well did. Lange itself, amazing story, amazing company. And I really have been in love with Lange for a long time. And I really think the Lange 1 is the coolest Lange of them all. And I mean, I do like the Lange 1815. They got many, that quirky. It's not digital. It's got the, instead of having the hands going around, it's got the new. It tells you the time by numbers. Very quirky, very German. Mechanical watch. But the Lange 1's always been the model that's tugged at my heartstrings. If I had the money, I'd fucking buy a Lange 1 without a hesitation. They're just a gorgeous fuck off wristwatch. And I love Lange. Lange was a company that, their factory was in Eastern Germany. That's where all the communist fuckers lived after World War II. So luxury watchmaking wasn't really on the Politburo's 5-year plan, if you know what I mean. So Lange closed after World War II. And they missed the horrible poofter stage where, they had these faggot-sized, ultra-thin men's small dress watches. 31 mil, 33 mil, those little fucking faggy dress watches. So Lange avoided that time period. And Lange also avoided the fucking quartz onslaught. I mean, you got to remember, Patek Philippe had quartz watches in the 70s. So did Audemars Piguet. And so did Vacheron Constantin. They had quartz fuckers. So Lange, by being in, how would you put it, dormant, they avoided that terrible phase of history in watchmaking. So it's quite an interesting phase. Lange came back and they based a lot of their movement designs on previous pocket watches of yesteryear. So they were all big fuckers. These were big, beefy fuckers. And I got to tell you, Lange really works for me. It pops. They pop. And I got to tell you, I love my gold sub. I'd never get rid of that. But as a fuck-off piece, do I want a Calatrava? Do I want to... I do love... I'm in love with a 5396 annual calendar in rose gold. That can do no wrong. But if a Lange 1 came up at the same time, fuck, that would be a hard choice because I love the Lange 1. I love that 2-date system. I love the power reserve. I love all the shit with Lange. And, you know, it's just such a kosher watch. This is such a kosher watch. It's just fucking, it just tugs at my heartstrings of what a good mechanical wristwatch should be. And, I just adore Lange. I really do adore Lange. Okay, they don't hold resale as good as Patek. Okay. But, fuck, they're sexy. Just fucking, it's just beautiful. Beautifully done. Beautifully made. German. It's fine watchmaking of the first order, and I'd proudly strap one of these fuckers onto my wrist. So there you go. The Pontiff has spoken. I love Lange's, and the only problem is I'd have to turn into a real cunt if I had a Lange. But that can be done. That's easy done. Archie Luxury signing out for the Archie Luxury channel, fuckers. Hope you enjoyed the review.